Hey, this is Jet from jetspencer.com, and today I'm going to be doing a book review for you. Today's book is Post Office by Charles Bukowski. It's actually the second book in the series, technically, but it was his first ever novel that he wrote. And I enjoyed this book. It kind of read like porn for guys, honestly. It was a bit out there, very crude at times, and there are moments where you're following the main protagonist named Henry Chinaski, and I was kind of wondering whether or not I should be rooting for this guy or hoping he dies, because there's some, let's just say, some very dark places that he goes. He's basically an alcoholic and a womanizer who goes around and works for the postal office for about 11 years. It is a fiction, so I'm not going to get into too much into the storyline, but I will say any guy that wants to understand what a man who simply is in his primal aspect, a man who is no longer filtered by whatever society is giving him, and he is headstrong to the point where it hurts him, but at the exact same time it helps him in his endeavors. And this isn't the type of book that you're going to want to read if you're looking for a happy-go-lucky story. This kind of made The Catcher in the Rye look like, honestly, tiddlywinks compared to this book. It was very, very dark, and Henry Chinaski is the type of character that kind of gives you that very dark and robust feeling of a man who has lost everything, and he continues to lose and lose and lose and lose and lose, and most of it is his own fault. And I think a lot of people can relate to this type of thing, because if you think about it, you're your own worst enemy, I'm my own worst enemy. Whatever goals we have in mind, whatever we're trying to aspire to be, even though the main character in this isn't very aspirational, he just keeps slugging it out. He just keeps grinding, keeps pushing himself through the trenches until he gets to his ultimate destination, which ultimately ends in, I won't tell you. Anyway, it's a very good book, highly recommended, definitely check it out. For those of you who've been asking where my videos are, I actually had a bit of a family crisis going on right now, unfortunately, but I will have these books on, along with the following books by Mr. Charles Bukowski. He has another book by the name of Ham on Rye and another book named Women, where they both follow the same protagonist. So I will be going into those in the coming days. Once again, this is Jet from jetspencer.com. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to subscribe, like, and or comment. Once again, the book is Post Office by Charles Bukowski. And that's all. Good fortune to you, my friend.